Recently on the channel, I have got a worrying amount of comments that all claim the same thing.
I think Rockstar has devs drop
The leaks are deliberately done by Rockstar.
I think the leak from Aaron's son was on purpose. I think there's a small chance doing this. Okay, now, tell me exactly which third...
That Rockstar Games purposely released their own leaks. So many comments, in fact, that I asked you guys about it, and 15% of you believe this to be true. So I thought, since us GTA fans love a good conspiracy theory, we should take a look over their facts and evidence, which I mostly got from this one enthusiastic Redditor, and finally figure out the truth of whether Rockstar Games released their leaks on purpose. Like all good investigations, we first need to figure out the motive. Why would Rockstar release their own GTA 6 leaks? More specifically, the big, huge, massive game footage leak from 2022. In my research, I found a bunch of different reasons some people believe, but the obvious reason that makes the most sense is to build hype. You see, this entire theory is based off the belief that Rockstar secretly uses their own leaks to drive hype to their games during development. And the leaks did just that. Rockstar got thousands upon thousands of articles written about it. r/GTA 6 was flooded with posts, the biggest YouTubers making videos. GTA 6 was everywhere. Not only that, but now fans have months worth of info to dissect and turn into even more Reddit posts and YouTube videos to build even more hype beyond the initial release. It truly was the perfect scenario. 1 hour of random footage and some source code, and you successfully ran a $5 million marketing campaign without anyone knowing. Now, you might be asking yourself, what about the tweet they made acknowledging it? And don't worry, there's a perfectly logical explanation for that too. Everyone is skeptical around GTA 6 leaks. I'm not necessarily gonna say who we have to blame for that, but it's a fact nonetheless. And we also know that Rockstar, even when they are legit, never acknowledge leaks to their game. So if Rockstar was going to take a chance and release some leaks to build hype, they would want to make sure everyone knew that it was real. And the only way to do that is by acknowledging that they are. If you ask me, this is all beginning to make way too much sense. Rockstar has the perfect motive for why they would release the GTA 6 leaks, so now that we've perfectly figured out the why, we now need to figure out the how. How did Rockstar release the GTA 6 footage? You know, in all my time researching these theories, I couldn't find anyone with a good explanation for how Rockstar did it. But one thing was clear: the 16-year-old hacker is a load of bullshit. You mean to tell me a 16-year-old kid broke into one of the most secure game companies in the world and had footage to show for it? No way. Didn't happen. Forget the fact that Arian Kurtaj was arrested and sentenced, or that he had done this to other companies, or that Rockstar had to file the leak with the SEC, or that the FBI got involved. All of it is just complete propaganda. I am not joking. Those are his actual words. I know. This info may be shifting your opinion already, but we haven't even talked about the actual leaks yet. And to these guys, they are suspicious. From the words of EG Nation himself, mostly in the leaks we were just shown small features and placeholders from other games like RDR2, with a few source code revealing the names of different locations and certain events. Just enough for us to speculate on the game's story, characters, create theories, fan concepts, etc. Just create a steam leading up to potentially the biggest game ever. And he finishes it by saying, we don't know anything about Jason and Lucia, how the map is going to look, the final look, and the feel of the game, etc. I'd say it's quite a genius way to naturally build hype for the game and let the fans know they have something ready in the meanwhile, so everyone doesn't get burnt out from GTA 5 and the silence regarding the game. I hate to admit it, but this guy is onto something. The leaks were just a simple showcase of some mechanics and character models, which are both not entirely groundbreaking. To be honest, Rockstar was insanely lucky that something massive didn't get leaked, and I find that particularly strange that nothing did. Once again, complete propaganda. Look, I know that this evidence has already got you questioning your existence, but even though the evidence seemed super compelling, I now have to share with you why the theory may not be as solid as you probably think. Okay, so now that we have gone over all of the groundbreaking points, now I'm going to tell you why all of them don't make any sense. Although I made the theory sound completely airtight, it's got a few holes that I need to address. The first major problem is Arian Kurtage. This is the guy who was arrested and charged with leaking GTA 6. Now I know Rockstar loves their game and they've got a lot on the line to make it succeed, but are they really gonna send a 17-year-old dude to jail for a marketing stunt? Well, if they did that, as Significant Parfait said, at best, it's wasting police time, and at worst, it's fraud. So I don't think Rockstar is taking the chance with that anytime soon. Not to mention earlier when I said that the FBI and SEC had to get involved, so again, I don't think Rockstar is gonna mess with them either. In fact, even with other leaks like the trailer leak for example, YouTube had to launch an investigation into their own staff to find the leaker for that as well. Another huge problem with this theory is the building hype part. Undoubtedly the leaks built hype for GTA 6 when they released, but what about now? It's been nearly 2 years since the leak and we already dissected everything we can from it and not much else comes about. We did make a ton of videos about them and people still do, but Rockstar themselves didn't make any money from it. Not only did they not make any money, but Take-Two's stock also fell by 6% because of the leaks. Not quite the genius marketing move after all. I would also make a bet and say that most people who watched the trailer haven't even seen the leaks. Maybe I'm wrong and everyone has seen them, but most people that I know personally avoid them like they're Dr. Disrespect at TwitchCon. I'd argue that GTA 6 was already gonna be huge anyway, and sure, the leaks have helped build hype, but the game was already doing that. Look, at the end of the day, even EG Nation who wrote this post said that this was just a theory and a discussion. It's fun to come up with new theories and stories while we all wait for GTA 6, but do I think that GTA 6 was leaked by Rockstar? Definitely not. But is there a world where I could see this being possible? Still no. But great content like these theories should never go to waste. So with that said, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.